So the idea behind the video, it's kind of hard to explain, except for it takes part in a dream.
At the beginning of the video, Chester falls asleep, and he's plunged into this new environment, which is created through his mind.
And elements of reality kind of manifest themselves into giant, fantastic things that happen in the dream state.
So, you know, you have the toys that turn into the monoliths in the background, and on the door of the closet there's symbols for fire and water in Japanese, and you see fire and water in the environment, and you see a painting of creatures in the background. It's basically more of a stream of consciousness that Chester kind of goes through, and the band is in the environment.
And it came from the sick and perverted mind of Johann. Well, it's interesting making videos in our group because our DJ, Mr. Han, directs all the videos. And he also really enjoys finding ways to make me uncomfortable without anybody knowing. It's like, for example, on Somewhere I Belong, the beginning of the video is me falling into my bed and falling through my bed into kind of outer space. Doing that, you know, required me to lay on a steel rod that went up my back. It looks simple and like painless, but at the end of the day, I think I felt that for like a week. And he likes to do those kind of things to us.
I don't deliberately make him feel uncomfortable, but maybe I do, like unintentionally, because he makes me feel uncomfortable every day of my life. So.
Well, Joe kind of he's got multiple personalities, so he doesn't actually consult the band. He consults his other personalities, and they decide what to do with the video. And we tried to get in the middle of one of those meetings one time. It wasn't good. So
yeah, we trust him and his personalities to make a good video.
we want our music to be timeless. The beginning of Somewhere I Belong was actually an idea I had on guitar, and I played it for the guys, and I'm not really great with the electric guitar. I'm better with an acoustic guitar, and so I just grabbed my guitar and I was like, I kind of want the sound, played it acoustically, and it was kind of more traditional rock sounding. It wasn't really Linkin Park at that point. So Mike and Joe reversed each chord that I played and cut them up and put them back in order of the original order. And so what you're hearing is an actual chord being played backwards, but in the proper chord progression. You're not hearing a progression reversed. It's kind of strange. And then they affected it and kind of distorted it, and it sounds like a sweeping guitar, like a keyboard sound, but it's actually an acoustic guitar.
On this record, we brought in a 10-piece orchestra on a song, Breaking the Habit. We used like a Japanese pan flute on another song. We sampled like different things, like on the first single. It's called Somewhere I Belong.
That's it.
Yeah, I almost forgot the name of our first single.
Rob, my name is Brad. That's Chester. Right now we're in a hotel room in New York doing an interview about our new album, Meteora.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'm back. I'm good. Yeah. Chester actually played the acoustic guitar, and Mike took that and manipulated it in the computer by cutting it up into different pieces and reversing it and changing it around. So we do take a certain sound that almost sounds familiar to you. Oh, it is a familiar sound, but then manipulate it in such a way that it sounds still familiar, but it's unique at the same time. So every song kind of has a different texture to it, where it's not just like your regular guitar, bass, drums, and vocals and with a DJ. It's kind of like there's definitely unique sounds. We work best in pairs. Like Mike and Brad will get together and work on Mike's computer for a while and come up with guitar and sample kind of stuff, and then it kind of just gets passed around through the band. From a lot of us have Pro Tool rigs now, so we can kind of just like take the hard drive, throw it in, and I can sit there and write drums for 10 hours, and then everyone doesn't have to sit there and wait while I like come up with a drum fill or practice it or learn it. So it's kind of works like that for everyone, and then we kind of like meet up and like give our opinion on the stuff that everyone else has recorded. So there's definitely like a group effort there, where eventually once all of us have kind of contributed what we can, we come together and make the song what it is.
It removes the really frustrating part of that process, which also I think helps us maintain a really nice balance, especially in a working environment. We don't lock each other in a room and learn to hate each other because we write songs for 18 hours and you get frustrated with each other. We remove that so we can remain friends at the end of the day.